Hey guys, and welcome back to Cronos, the New Dawn. When we last left off, we were about to go into the Cauldron. We've just found ourselves the code to the door. Let's have a little poke inside, shall we? I'm sure there's nothing bad in here. Perfectly normal. Everybody's happy and healthy. You know how it is. Walk softly. Got some bullets. More bullets. There is no amount of ammunition in this game that would be sufficient. Right there. You right there, buddy? You just happy chilling? I'm not sure I like this. Sorry, Chief. But I don't trust having one of these bastards behind me. No, sir. Wow, so this is where they spent pretty much their last days. Until the end of time. Well, you know, until they expired. It's pretty horrendous. Just waiting to become infected. It's not great, is it? You're not alive. Which is good. We prefer our enemy... You're not alive either. We prefer our enemies dead. Best place for them. Not quite sure how some of these just die and some of them seem to become immortal. I would really like some explanation of everything that happened here. Like the virus. I don't know if we're ever going to get it. I'm going to be honest. Now these guys don't get grumpy. Unless we start picking things up. From what I can remember. And I think it's only certain items, like if you pick things up that are around them. So these guys haven't completely mutated and lost their minds. But I have heard a sneaky little tip. Not sure how true it is. Like if we grab that camera, that brute is going to come at us. And there's a fan heater and a few other items around here. That if we grab them, we're going to get attacked. But there is something that I want to try. Now, I've heard a little tip that if we get through that bit and then let's put a save down and go back down there. And see if it's true. I'm guessing it's not true. I heard, or maybe it's a little bit later on in the game, if you complete a certain number of events, you can come back here and these guys are all dead. You don't have to fight them. Now that's something that I actually do want to experiment with. I do want to find out if that's true. But at the same time, I kind of want to fight these guys. Not going to lie. But I do want to see for myself if it's true. If we can just come back here later and all of these guys are dead. And then we can have free roam to just pick up whatever we want. So, you know me, guys. I hate leaving enemies behind without fighting them. Attention, all operations officers. You are to immediately familiarize yourself with the details of the Zephyrin project and follow its protocol. Your assigned duties are to be carried out immediately. Move all the workers to the isolation zone. Communicate to the general public that the quarantine has entered its most critical stage. Grant medical personnel detailed by the protocol appropriate passes and escort them to Zone S. You are to cooperate with them, but in doing so, ensure that their activities do not exceed the boundaries set by the protocol. Senior Officer Sebastian Drzik. And this place got fucked up. So we're going to the isolation zone. So we never really get told who's created all these relics and things. You know, I'm assuming it's the collective, obviously. But, you know, we don't really know who or what the collective is. So, right, now we should have all the cores we need now to upgrade. So all the cores we find going forwards we can either use to make our blast ammunition, which maybe we will, but the rest of them would just be sellable items, which is really cool. Now the only thing I do hate the achievement system, the Xbox achievement system on Windows. It's not great. Quite often it does bug out. It just doesn't update, which is really frustrating. But this is the last thing we need cores for. And there we go. Now these get what seems to be a much bigger boost than the torch. Okay, because we should have popped an achievement for that. And I don't know about anything else. But that's a little bit annoying if you ask me. Anywho. Right. Let's... So we've got the Steelworks Master Key. Okay, this is good. We could take a pack of ammunition out of our... Can't go through there. Out of our stash, but there's no point really. Now we've picked that key up, is that the point where they will disappear? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. But we will loop right round and run full circle anyway. Workers, the Steelworks is your second home. Well, it became their primary home, from what I can understand. Which is really miserable and depressing for them. Okay. So, we've got cysts in here. Ugh. Not a fan of these things. Mainly because they're a disgusting waste of ammunition. We can go through there. Shame we can't set that off. Yeah, these things are such a horrendous waste of supplies. It's not even funny, to be honest. Ooh. Nasty. Didn't really expect to get hit there. These things generally are quite easy to manipulate and get around, but every now and again... Come on, there we go. Every now and again there's one that will just get you. I do love the sounds they make. They're so drippy and gribbly and thick sounding. We shall have all this stuff. Oh, that was a nice little energy boon. It all goes towards a good cause. Surprised they didn't sneak anything around here, to be honest. Another 200. Right, that's not going to be a fun time through that. It sounds like we've got some more deadites. That's alright. Sounds like we've got a pig squealing away. Oh. I mean, that worked. Wasn't the most elegant solution, but it worked. Okay. Let's explore. Are you seriously telling me that there's really not that much in here? Well, I mean, that'll do. I suppose something's better than nothing. Come on. There we go. Now, did you hide any goodies for me? Yeah, you did. Anything worthwhile? Bullets? And energy. Okay. Well, ooh. Now. Ah. Didn't actually need to waste any ammo on that bit. Or any fire for that matter. Cool. Oh! That was me getting way too carried away there. Okay, let's go back and see what that opened up. Because I'm pretty sure this is not the right way to go. And there's also a few little goodies behind here. You really have to keep your eyes peeled. Going blind in this universe would have really sucked. Because how else could you see the goodies? Yeah, pretty sure this is not the right way to go. So, what do you have for me? Health, shells, energy, and a note. Gabriel has vanished. He simply evaporated without warning. Some say he was taken to the hospital because of his deteriorating condition, but it's more likely that the soldiers just blew his head off and hid his body somewhere in the back of the factory. Gabriel Baraka disappeared, and with him our last chance to leave this fucking place. The trains are not running anymore, otherwise I would still hear them. At night, only trucks drive up to the plant gates. I can smell their exhaust fumes as I try to sleep. One thought keeps me up. Why did I even come here in the first place? Well, in all fairness... In all fairness, you were not to know the shithole that this place was going to become. Nobody knew. Actually, we are injured. Let's pop a health. No! I just used 2 health. I can't believe you can use a health kit if you're already... Well, whatever. Right, let's put you back. Oh, that's really annoyed me, actually. That you can just accidentally double tap health like that. Whatever. So we can go down there. And there's definitely going to be some action happening. That's for sure. Or we can come back this way and explore what's this side. I do hate these little transitions. They really slow you down for no real reason. Now, where was that? There we go. So where does this lead? This leads to the opposite side. Oh, this is just some bonus stuff. Definitely glad we came back for that. Alright. So we did go the right way. It is kind of hard to tell sometimes. Which way's up, which way's down, which way's forward. But we get there. So we're going down there. Now let's go sell our valuable. And that is energy banks. Only worth £1,000, but hey, £1,000 is £1,000. What was the upgrades at 11? It was 10. Oh, we're so close. Really close to that. Cool. Drop a save and continue. Now, this is going to be some shit, isn't it? Oh, yeah. This place is going to be pure, unadulterated chaos. But that's alright. Ooh, 2 of you. Oh, you're a spitter variant. Ooh, okay. Did not expect that. But that is why we carry the boomstick. Uh-oh. Oh, we can't move. We're stuck. Shut up. Now, there is plenty of explosives around here which we could have used to get out of that situation. In fact, that hit we actually took was completely and utterly avoidable.